The director of the U.S. Marshals Service stopped in Jackson today to discuss crime reduction efforts with city leaders, law enforcement, and community leaders. Director Ronald Davis says that the U.S. Marshals Service began a new partnership with the city of Jackson weeks ago and says his goal is to assist local law enforcement. Leah Williams joins us now. Leah, give us more of what's going on there.
Well, Byron, as you were saying, Ronald Davis says that the U.S. Marshals Service did begin that partnership with the city of Jackson, and his goal is going to be to assist the local law enforcement with their crime prevention and reentry initiatives that are already in place.
Don't be in this pushing paper and talking about what we need. Get out here where we at and see what we really need.
The director of the U.S. Marshals Service sat down with city officials, law enforcement, and community leaders to discuss crime prevention tactics in the capital city. Director Ronald Davis says communities nationwide are having similar crime-related issues to Jackson and stressed the importance of community policing.
The word community policing has to be more than a slogan. It's still most likely a small group of people causing a lot of turmoil and violence. And so any strategy to respond to that has to focus on a small group of people, from prevention to intervention to accountability, everything we can do to address it. And not just immediate but long term, but it cannot have collateral damage to the rest of the community.
Mayor Chokwe Antar Lumumba says local law enforcement and the judicial system are doing the best they can, but says everyone is stretched thin right now.
All parts of our judicial system are stretched beyond their capacity.
Leaders of several community organizations attended the meeting and say they have been working with the youth on crime prevention tactics, but untreated mental illnesses and trauma was another major topic that officials say play a role in the city's violent crime rates.
We have to deal with the underlying trauma that our community is going through, not just from a criminal violence and gun violence perspective.
Our city doesn't have the capacity to address the needs of the mentally ill, but the state does, and the feds, we hope.
Director Davis is taking all of these issues into consideration when it comes to supporting local law enforcement in this new partnership. He says he plans to listen to the needs of the Jackson Police Department and Hinds County Sheriff's Office and support them however the federal agency can.
This is not just putting deputies in the field taking warrant suspects, people to jail. It requires a partnership with the community. It requires engagement with the city, and we see that the use of enforcement for us will be very strategic.
The mayor is also starting up a new Office of Violence Prevention and Trauma Recovery soon that he says will also address these issues. Mayor Lumumba and community leaders agreed that many of the positive programs in the city of Jackson are underfunded, but Davis says he can help them find competitive grants and connect them to resources through the Department of Justice.